Well, welcome once again to Friday night and the Martini Garden Show. I'm James Hughes, and tonight my guests are the Academics. They are a jazz band. They are out there. They're not only playing for whoever will listen, they also play for fun, and they also play for, let me see, I'll say it's a lifestyle. It's a way to live. As a musician myself, I understand it. But we'll get a little more into what they're about. They're called the Academics, and there's probably a reason for this. So we're going to get on with my guests. And tonight, I will shout them out one at a time, so it'll be easier. We've got Lee, and Lee Konitz, he's the bass player, my man. Doc, he's the sax player. Of course, we got Al Izza, the singer, and my man Kevin Ryan, he's the drummer. If you notice, he might be the youngster in this crew here. And we have Michael Hodgson, who is the keyboard player. Awesome. On the sound check, it was sounding really good, brother. And one of the main players here is Barney. Barney. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do it. Barney. How can I forget Barney?
Either way.
Barney Lessing. There we go. I knew I'd get something right. Tonight we do not have my friend who has brought these people to me. My friend Joe Bayer, and he is cutting out of school tonight. No, he's going through. He went through some surgery on his foot, and or his leg or something, and it got rough on him. So the doctor said, "Stay home." So we'll let him stay home. But we're going to talk about you later a little more. I think you did this to get out of my skit. So, let me see. Doc,
yeah.
Tell me about your band.
First, I want to say something about Joe.
Oh, yes, we can talk about him.
He's let us high and dry. You know Joe, and he helped to arrange this gig for all of us. But I told him, this is Friday the 13th, say.
Aha, that's true. This is true.
So... if that's the, well, I don't want to say.
We said break a leg. And
I said break a leg.
And he did.
And he went out and broke a leg. We've been together for a number of years, but the credit for really getting the thing going is this fellow right here, Lee. Lee called me up. This goes back a number of years ago. He said, Kleiman, he always calls me Kleiman. He calls me Doc. Kleiman, why don't we get together? And I know you play the horns, and he's bass player.
Cool.
And I said, great. And I said great, not only because he's a terrific bass player, he's really one of the best, but we shouldn't let the name go by us. His name is Lee Konitz, see? Lee Konitz. Now, if you know anything about the history of jazz, Lee Konitz is one of the greats in jazz. He played with Lenny Tristano. He played with all of the big time, and he's still around. He still plays. He's one of the big-time musicians. So I said to myself when Lee came to me, and he said, let's get together. Maybe we get a band going. Aside from the fact that he's a great bass player, I said, terrific, because then I could tell people I'm playing with Lee Konitz. Because then I got to say, well, not that Lee Konitz. But that's all right.
But, by that time,
that's all right.
You already leaked
So
the
information. So this goes back a number of years ago, and we got together. We got some numbers going. And then little by little, all these characters over here fell into the group, and we gradually expanded. And we've been playing around. We play out, and we were really happy to have the invitation to join you tonight.
Well, I love jazz. I listen
Terrific.
to old. I had my friend I worked with while he was older than me. I was his apprentice, and he used to make me listen to William B. Williams and the Make Believe Ballroom.
Yeah.
And I could not even touch that radio if I wanted to.
11:30 a.m.
Yes, I mean Eva Fitzgerald, Count Basie. They had them all. And at the time, I'm a little bit of rock and roll, so I'm like, oh God, what is this? But after working with them for months, it grew on me. And I'm like, wow, this is good stuff. And then he introduced me also to modern jazz, like Jean LaPonte and all of that.
That's right.
Well, one of the interesting things is in the 30s and the 40s, you could turn the radio on and you could listen coast to coast to live jazz every night from all the great ballrooms, whether it was Benny Goodman or Count Basie.
Sure.
You can't do that today. Here we are 100 years later, and the internet is starting like your station, to do what they were doing in the 1930s and stopped.
Right.
And that's one of the things which is a great enigma. It was economics, but it was also that jazz was changing. People danced to jazz. It was a lively get up and jump around a lot.
Sure, all that jazz.
But then it changed. It changed dramatically after the war for sociological and economic reasons. They couldn't afford big bands, like you mentioned, Basie. It was economically impossible, so they went to small groups. Small groups had to do more to make the music interesting if you were going to sit and listen. But what happened, it became so complex that they lost a great number of people to the music. A lot of people couldn't keep up with bebop and a lot of the modern stuff, and they lost a lot of fans. So jazz gradually became a niche music and lost its base. And it continued. Most of the musicians went to Europe in the 60s and 70s because there wasn't work in the States. And then a resurrection occurred, and this is like a brief history. And then in the 70s, what happened is suddenly there was a resurrection due to two things primarily. The musicians who lived in Europe in exile, because they couldn't work in this country because of rock, etc., came back to New York. Dexter Gordon came and played at the Village Vanguard. It was a major event. I was very fortunate. I was there at the show, and I was there, and I listened, and it was an excitement because it was going back to the old music. And, of course, Wynton Marsalis came on the scene with Lincoln Center, did a tremendous amount to bring the music back, and today jazz is alive and well.
Where can you go out, say, if you wanted to see jazz, hear it, and feel it? Where are there clubs on Long Island?
There are clubs on Long Island. There are many jam sessions. I could mention a few that are prominent. One of the best ones is Monday night at the Fox Hollow Inn. Al Cardillo does that. And Al Cardillo runs a number of jam sessions all over Long Island. There is jazz, but it's a small group of people that follow it. It's a niche music. Because today with the internet and the iPod, people can listen to the only music they want to listen. Right. So they're not forced to be exposed to everything.
As I was, as an apprentice. Yes. But it's also, I found, like you were saying, what happens when they cut down to big bands. All of a sudden now you got individuals. Bands are built around individuals, like Louis Armstrong or whatever. So you have less of, looking at a big band, and they narrow it down to one instrument or whatever. But I appreciate it. I love jazz. It's part of my history now, and I'm playing saxophone for 4 years now, and jazz is a door I'm just starting to open.
You play? Yeah.
So I'm just starting to open this door, and I'd love to sit in on with you guys one day. Tonight I'm going to sit back and watch. I see I'm with the pros. But this is the Academics, and they are there are a few teachers among us, right? We got work at Suffolk College, all right. And any particular subjects we teach?
I do. Well, Lee, you do economics.
Well, yeah, I'm at St. Joseph College in Patchogue. I teach economics.
All right.
And we've been taking out financing also at Nassau.
And Al, you're just a bystander.
I'm actually retired from the business world.
Oh, okay.
I did the nightclub circuit 70s and early 80s, and then grew up, and had a
You did that?
and had a family and
What year did
and
that?
a career. Well, next year, but and then knew I was going to get back after retirement to something to do with music, but wasn't sure, and then met up with these nice bunch of people and learned something about jazz.
You know it. Hey, you gotta have all that jazz in you, man. You gotta let it out somewhere. And Kevin, how did you get involved? Now,
So, I teach philosophy and ethics. So actually, I interviewed for the job over at Suffolk with Doc over here.
I'm his boss, by the way.
He is my boss. So,
okay, so do you have to bring an apple or something?
I can't mess up too bad or else lose my job. That was the guarantee to get in.
Drumsticks.
Yes.
Weekly offering of drumsticks.
There you go.
So kind of talked about this band, and it's not my primary type of music, but it's one I'm extremely interested in. the musical heritage, even of rock and even something as strong as heavy metal,
Yeah.
indebted to blues and jazz. So the broader your palette is, the better it is. So jumped on in. They thought I was all right, and I've only gotten a little bit better. So they let me stick around, and here I am today.
No, it was nice sounding good on the sound check. That is definite for sure. And Mike, you seem like you've been playing keyboards a while.
Yeah, I've been playing for a long time, mostly by myself. I'm one of two people, Al and myself, who are not part of the academic world, so we're sort of misidentified. I also am retired from the business world at this point, and need to find something to do with my spare time. And I met Barney at a jam session that was held on a Monday afternoons, which is you have an opportunity to go to when you're not working. And then Barney eventually introduced me to Lee, and then Lee got me involved with this band. And I'm having a ball with it. It's a lot of fun to play, and I'm learning how to play with a group much more than just noodling around my own piano in my own room.
Yes, it's definitely a lot more fun with people.
Yeah, and it's a lot of learning you got to do, and a lot of unlearning you have to do, and not play as busy and stuff like that. So it's been a lot of fun.
You want to do any shout-outs? We got anywhere from people that you jam with, places you jam out.
Well, I feel bad about Joe not being able. He's
There we go.
pushing
We
to
need
get
to
this done, and and we were kind of reluctant, and it's like herding cats in a way, to get us in here. And so, but finally, he gets the things, and then 2 days before he was supposed to be here, he sadly be not here.
Well, at least I know I get to jam with them all the time. We meet up I go to a lot of open mics, and I go, we go to the same ones, we run into each other, so I get to jam with them.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely, I appreciate him bringing you guys to me.
What do you play?
I play guitar mainly, and I play a little bit of rock and roll. I was born and raised on rock and roll,
Yeah.
and from that point, I saw Led Zeppelin in 1974, and so it was from that point, that was a benchmark for me. That I had to. That's what I wanted to be, But then I grew up. Well, at least I faced reality, and I'm having more and more fun with it now than worrying about trying to make it out there. And that's why I do this show, because I like to bring in other people that I meet and play with, and we share our experiences, and I learn new music.
One point, if I can make. The thing about
Sure.
jazz, which separates it, is that it's in the now. It's the unknown. We never know what will happen at any particular moment within the structure we have. And that's one of the excitements that draws me to jazz, because every performance is different. It's not like you read a script and there it is.
Right.
We have a structure, but you never know how it's going to expose itself at any particular moment. That's why this opportunity to play jazz live, we appreciate that very much. Thank you.
You got it. And I noticed they have their own little lingo and talk. I'm always trying to learn something. And I hear guys, okay, 1, 4, 5 in G, right? I'm like, what was that? And nobody ever played the song before, but he gave a little slip of information, and everybody was on it. I'm like, how do you do that? But yes, jazz is something I think is going to definitely come back again. It's going to come back strong, because I find a lot of younger people are especially horns, they are deep into it. They look into the history of it, and there's no doubt in my mind that it's going to come back strong, and it's going to be mainstream again one day. You never know, it'll have a new twist to it, but everything gets regurgitated. Rock and roll is basically everything. Jazz and blues got, a little added some chemicals to it, and there you go. And you had rock and roll. Now, this jazz it's enlightening, because it just makes your body move. When I hear it, I'm moving. So definitely, I can see it coming back, and I feel it needs to, because you guys have all this knowledge and all this in you, and you need to share it with this younger generation. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to a commercial, and we're going to show off a few things, and then we'll come back and we're going to play. How's that sound?
Works for us.
Cool. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful framed prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Brother bought some tacos, he buys them all the time. Sister takes the red hot peppers and she puts them all in mine. I take my time on the toilet bowl, there ain't no need to rush. I take my time on the toilet bowl, feel the heat, I'm burning up. Said, doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I said, doctor, my ass is sizzling like a steak. Just take your time on the toilet bowl, blow smoke rings out your butt. Take your time on the toilet bowl, don't light a match, you'll blow us up. Say, woo, woo, ain't there nothing I can take? I said, woo, woo, my ass is baking like a cake. Just take my time on the toilet bowl, ain't no need to rush. Just take my time on the toilet bowl, don't light a match, you'll blow us up. Time on the toilet bowl, blow smoke rings out your butt. Now, watch a montage of time bomb videos with Miss Amy and the cat, produced by Jane L.
Woo, baby, you ready? So let's watch your video.
She's mine, a sweet little spine. She double crossed me and I don't know why. She's mine, a sweet little spine. lover, it ain't no searching for her everywhere. She knows I want her, but she don't care. She's mine, sweet little spine. Double-crossed me and I don't know why. She's mine, sweet little spine. I'll think I love her and I don't know why. Yeah, she looks so pretty and she looks so fine. I'm gonna catch her and make her mine. I really want her so badly. Ain't gonna let her get away from me. She's mine, sweet little spine. She double-crossed me, yeah, don't know why. She's mine, sweet little spine. I think I love her and it ain't no lie. She's mine, sweet little spine. Really love her, yeah, don't ask me why. She's mine, sweet little spine. Holy crap! I'm stuck! Somebody help! Oh, Christmas morning, what did I see? No presents underneath my Christmas tree. A Santa got stuck in my chimney. Was in the den, what did I see? A pair of black boots hanging in front of me. A Santa got stuck in my chimney. Santa got stuck in my chimney. Well, he ain't good all year long, and now it's plain to see. He just got too big and fat, built down in my chimney. Yeah, Santa got stuck in my chimney. Called the fire department, called the police. It took all day to get him free. Santa got stuck in my chimney. Santa got stuck in my chimney.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
And once again, you're watching the Martini Garden Show here on Friday the 13th. And tonight, as I promised, I have that jazzy jazz band, the Academics.
You are the promised kiss of springtime that makes the lonely winter seem long. You are the breathless hush of evening that trembles on the brink of a lovely song. You are the angel's glow that lights the stars. The dearest things that I know are what you are. Someday my happy arms will hold you, and someday I know the moment divine when all the things you are mine. You are the promised kiss of springtime that makes the lonely winter seem long. You are the breathless hush of evening that trembles on the brink of a lovely song. You are the angel's glow that lights the stars, the dearest thing that I know are what you are. Someday my happy arms will hold you, and someday I know the moment divine when all the things you are mine.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your #1 resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the #1 supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive, selected for their unique, memorable flavor. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
Oh yeah, we've got that smooth jazz tonight. And I know my mom, 86 years old, living in New Mexico, she's enjoying this. So Ma, this stuff's for you. The Academics. You ready, guys? Jazz me.
I sing to the sun in the sky. I sing till the sun rises high. A carnival time is here, a magical time of year. And as the time draws near, it fills I sing while I play my guitar. I sing from a night from afar. Will love come my way this carnival day, or will it stay here in my in the sky. I sing till the sun rises high. Carnival time is here, a magical time of year. And as the time draws near, dreams fill my heart. I sing while I play my guitar. I sing from afar, it's so far. Will love find my way this carnival day, or will it stay here in my arms? How will love come my way on this carnival day? Or will I be alone with my dreams? Mr. Saturday dance. Heard they crowded the floor. I couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. I thought I'd visit the club. I got as far as the door. They'd all ask me about you. Don't get around much anymore. Well, darling, I guess my mind's quite at ease. But nevertheless, I still love memories. I've been invited on dates. I could have gone, but what for? It's awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. Saturday dance. Oh, that crowded the floor. I couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. I thought I'd visit the club, got as far as the door. I couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore.